Hello. I'm brother... This cannot be. No one but the Emperor is... By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only... His meaning is unclear to me as well. The Emperor seemed to perceive some threat, the Prince of Destruction, but the mortal world is protected from the Daedra. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of Coron. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself. When an Emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, it may be that the dragonfires protect. I am one of the few who know of his existence. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of... And please, let me know if there's anything you need. It will be safest here with me. I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Your first prior... I don't have much here at hand. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to... One of the youngest blades... I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear... The coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the... The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the emperor. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor... The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government. The Daedra Prince of... He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise... He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh. You need to find him at... Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard. Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Welcome, good citizen. I'm Brother... Things go from bad to worse. Here. Perhaps you will find this. You go into danger. Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that Oh, yes. It isn't widely known, but chapter houses of the Order, like Wayne Priory, provide safe houses for blades who are too old for the active service. Often, we are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers. He seems to be different. Maybe what he says... The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos of... I myself was training as a Blade when I received the call to... Farewell.
I'm the shepherd here. Well, I normally stay out, but go ahead and... Well, we both have better... Come on! Run while there's still... God's blood! Daedra overran Kvatch last... There was a huge creature! Go and see for yourself! It was Savlian Matthias. Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I'm getting out of here before...
I'm just tired. I can't face it. I've destroyed it. No.
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire.
hope is gone. The Covenant is broken. The Imperial line is dead. Where is our blessing? Where are our gods? Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the prince. The chapel is cast down. The enemy is won. If you mean the priest, but Savlian Matthias, you'll find him. Fine. Stand. This is no place. We lost the day. It was too much. Too fast. We were over. Some made it to the chapel, but others were just run down. And now we can't even get back into the city to help. We'll try to hold our ground. That's what. If we can't, I have to try. You want to help? If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. Are you sure? I don't know. You can see the marks on the ground. I sent men into the gate. If you can, the best I can say. Good luck. It's a brave.
I'm just warning you!
How could...
What's it like out there? Bye.
Stand. Good luck. It's a brave. Thank the Nine. The others. Captain Matthias sent us in to try and close the gate. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. The captain is still holding the barrel. All right. You saved my life. You brought me back from hell. Goodbye.
Oh!
You saved... Over here! Quickly! 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 There's no time! You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open. Find the sigil stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! Take the key. Don't worry about me. Take the...
A whole city just lost. How did we let this happen? Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there. He led a group of us here during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives. You too.
How did you get in here? What are you doing here? I don't know how you got in here, but you're not saving anyone. No one leaves this chapel until the captain gives the all-clear. I have my orders. Farewell. How did you get in? Martin? He's back there, looking after the other survivors. Goodbye.
Have you brought help? We've been trapped here since the Daedra overran the city. The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me? Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it. What plan? What are you talking about? I prayed to Akatosh all through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this? Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer. You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me? I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me? No. I'm sorry, but even if what you say is true, I won't abandon these people to their fate. I'll go with you when we can all leave here together. It isn't that I don't believe you. We've been through too...
Kvatch is finished. There's nothing...
How did you... Goodbye. How did you get in here? I don't know. No one leaves this chapel until the captain gives... Good day. Close the gate. I need you. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate. For Kvatch! close. I need... We wiped the bastards out! It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on, this is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
I wondered if you'd come back. I admit I've had my doubts about your story. You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You... Yes.
Help! I don't know. I think they're right behind me. I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I looked around the corner to see who it was. Suddenly weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw... I don't know. In the chapel, praying,
Only the...
Here!
Only the chosen will survive.
You cannot escape the monster.
You are weak.
A little closer. You're back. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to... We'll go to... The amulet. I fear the enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings. The amulet. I should have known they could find it. Little can remain hid from a Daedra Lord. I underestimated the enemy. It will not happen again. What of your mission to Kvatch? So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off. Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us, but we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave. You may as well take Prior Maberel's horse from the stable. With the amulet taken by the enemy, Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders. It is high in the mountains near Bruma. Our ancient fortress, sanctuary. We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe.
I've put myself in your hands. What is it, my... They are stable portals between our world and Oblivion. They violate the most... Something fundamental must have changed. I have many questions about all this. I hope Joffrey will be able to answer them.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim. Yes?
What can I do? The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of them. My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an Emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come. Your blades are waiting to greet you. Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, Dragonborn!
Hail,
Martin
Septim!
Hail!
Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea. Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion. The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start. Something has changed to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key. All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch. Everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do. If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it. I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that. Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us? The Blades are sworn to the service of the Emperor as the mortal representative of the dragon blood of the divine Talos. It is my honor to welcome you into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades. You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City. The Amulet of Kings is the key to everything now. Once we have it back, Martin can use it to light the dragonfires in the Temple of the One and reseal the barriers between Oblivion and our world. This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings. This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing. This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing. Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send him.
Good evening.
What can I do for you, sir? Aye, she's a beauty, isn't she? It's hard not to admire the stonework. That's some real craftsmanship, that is. Aye, she's a beauty, isn't she? The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of us. If you need armor, weapons, or just a place to sleep, the barracks in the West Wing is available to any of us. Farewell.
What can I do? Sometimes when it's quiet, I walk the battlements and breathe in the cold mountain air. It's the only peace I allow myself. The Emperor's death was a harsh lesson for all of us. We failed in our duty to the Dragonborn. It must not happen again. Farewell.
It is good to be back here. This fortress is well... Keep your heart true and your eyes open. Please forgive me, but I'm afraid I haven't got time to talk right now. One of the other...
Please forgive me, but I'm afraid I haven't got time.
I haven't time to...
What can I do for you? Cloud Ruler is many things. Temple, fortress, safe haven. The Emperor's death was a harsh... Keep your heart true and your eyes open.
Yes?
Hail!
What can I do? There's no place more secure in all of Cyrodiil. The Farewell.
Hail! Please.
What can I do? Keep your heart true. What can I do?
What can I do? May Uriel's spirit guide...
What can I do? May Uriel's spirit guide us.
I haven't time... I'm only asking for a single coin.
Sit down. Don't say... Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will... We can't talk. Don't talk. Good. Remember.
Luther Broad's boarding house. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Good day.
Stand ready. Search his body. I'll keep an eye out. Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad... The assassins who killed the Emperor were apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the... So you said. I had hoped I heard you correctly. Thank Talos. The blades... There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down lead. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther. Like I said.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message. The Mystic Archive. Too big for me. Monty. You know of them? One of the most... They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right. Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a... Find them, huh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the blades. Don't worry. In any case, finding them won't be easy. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's... I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the comic. Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist the supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septim, over 400 years ago, so he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know. The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mainkar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located. It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
Please, go ahead. How may I...
Yes, I'm sure you've got something Apprentice, wait right there. Yes, I'm sure you've got...
Take care. I'm Phintius, owner and proprietor of the first edition. Look around. If I don't have it, maybe I can get it. This is the only... You must be referring to Mainkar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes, a common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find. I happen to have a copy of Volume 3 on hand, but Gwyneth would be terribly disappointed if it was... I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his hands on volume. As a matter of fact, he's already late. Feel free to wait for him if you want to speak. I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I wish I had one. Need a book? You've come to the right place. Say what... That will get you something. Very well. I hate to deny a dedicated... I hope you'll keep us in mind for all your... I sold you my only copy of Volume 3. Good day.
I'm sorry, but... I'm here for my book, Mankar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Ah, about that. You see, I don't have it anymore. Terribly sorry. Full refund, of course.
You can be sure I won't be back. I've never been treated so shabbily in all my life. Good day, sir. I don't know if... What? I don't want to talk about it. I'm still very angry. What makes you think that I know how to get it? The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, really? You think the... I'll have you know that I've visited the shrine. I've spoken with... What? You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. Mankar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are... But Yes, I really know very little. They contacted me. I suppose they learned that I never actually... You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to... What do you want? I told you, I'm... Goodbye.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
You're not easy to get hold of. They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. This just might... We need to get that fourth book, then. Let's go. The sewers run under... The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around. Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor. Look out! Talos left. Over here! Parry it! together! Stick together! Over here! Stick together! Look out! Watch the fight. Over here! Stick together! I know the part of the... Get my back! Over here! All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there, you can get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble. No, it should be me. I have a blood debt to repay these... Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet. Listen, I may not survive. Then I'm lucky you're here to save my...
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Mehrunes Dagon? The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key.
There's someone else here!
Come alone! Brothers! Kill! So, The path of dawn is difficult, but the rewards are great. I have the book you seek. With it and the Master's 3 other books, you will possess the key to enlightenment. But do you have the wit and strength to use the key that you've been given? If so, I will see you next at Shrine. Yes, I think you may. Wait, I've seen you before. You're the blade that Brother Ostap was tailing.
Not on this day. That could have gone smoother. Can't say I minded killing a few more of these bastards, though. Get the book and let's get out of here. I'll see you.
Ah, yes, the Mythic Dawn Scholar. Darmina, this is my mystic archives. Keep it neat, keep it quiet. No eating in the stacks. To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, it is a fairly common practice of these in effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members. You've piqued my curiosity about this. Check back with... Darmina, this is my mystic archives. Keep it neat, keep it quiet. No eating in the stacks. I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. Ah, but more to the point. It appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else. Ah, yes, the Mythic... I think I may have figured out the hidden message in Mainkar Cameron's books. Do you have the 3rd and 4th volumes with you? Excellent. Let's see. Yes. Write this down. Green Emperor Way, where tower touches midday sun. Are you familiar with Green Emperor Way? The gardens around the Imperial Palace? Something must be revealed there at noon. How exciting! I've half a mind to go down to Green Emperor Way myself.
Dawn. Welcome, brother. The hour is late. You may pass into the shrine. Harrow will take you to the Do not tarry. The time of...
I am Harrow, Warden of the Shrine of Dagon. By following the path of dawn, hidden in the writings of the Master, Mankar Cameron, you have earned a place among the Chosen. You have arrived at an opportune time. You may have the honor to be initiated into the Order by the Master himself. As a member of the Order of the Mythic Dawn, everything you need will be provided for you from the Master's bounty. Give me your possessions, and put on this initiate's robe. Very good.
Dawn is breaking. How can I... The Master is preaching in the shrine as we speak. Hurry!
Dawn is breaking.
Dawn is breaking. Praise be.
The dragon throne is empty, and we hold the amulet of kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise.
Praise be.
Hear now the words of Lord Dagon. When I walk the earth again, the faithful among you shall receive your reward, to be set above all other mortals forever. As for the rest, the weak shall be winnowed, the timid shall be cast down, the mighty shall tremble at my feet
Dawn is
and
breaking.
pray for pardon.
So saith Lord Dagon. Praise be.
Your reward, brothers and sisters. The time of cleansing draws nigh. I go now to paradise. I shall return with Lord Dagon at the coming of the dawn.
Dawn is breaking. We have a new brother who wishes to bind himself to the service of Lord Dagon.
Advance, initiate. You have come to dedicate yourself to Lord Dagon's service. This pact must be sealed with red drink, the blood of Lord Dagon's enemies. Take up the dagger and offer Lord Dagon the sacrificial red drink as pledge. Lord Dagon.
Dagon! Be glad you will not live to see the day.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance! The dawn is breaking! The time of cleansing is almost...
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
For Lord Dagon!
I do not fear death.
I give up! You cannot escape the Master's vigilance!
Die, unbeliever!
Hello? Who's there?
For Lord Dagon!
Hello, my friend.
What do you need, friend? I never had time to properly thank you for your help back in the Imperial City. I wouldn't have made it back here if it weren't for you. Now that we have a free moment, I thought you might be able to use some tricks I've picked up fighting with the blades over the years. Nobody who hasn't trained with the blades will know these moves, so you should... See, when they swing at you sidearm, you twist your wrists like this. Exactly. You're a naturalist. I haven't been to Cloud Ruler since I was a young trainee. It feels good to be back. The blades have always been here, and always will be. Keep your heart...
Ah, you're back. I told Joffrey not to worry. I can see you've had bad news. You didn't recover the amulet, did you? By the Nine! Such a thing is dangerous even to handle! Forgive me. You were right to bring it, but you'd better give it to me. I know some ways to protect myself from its evil power. I don't know. Maybe. I suspect that the secret of how to open a portal to Cameron's paradise lies within these pages. But I will need time. Tampering with dark secrets, even just reading them, can be very dangerous. I'll have to proceed carefully. In the meantime, you should speak to Joffrey. He was concerned about reports of spies in Bruma. I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest. The gods can turn anything to good. Or so I... Perhaps. This evil book was written by Mehrunes. I believe Manca Cameron used it to create his paradise. It is now Emperor, Amulet, and Dragonfire. While the Dragonfires burn, but the Dragonfires can only be relit by an... This was the essence of Manca Cameron's plot. He was... We must recover the... I hope to have at least part of the Mysterium Xarxes translated.
I hope Martin knows what he's doing with that. I'm glad to have Boris here. He guards Martin. Ah, yes, I hope you can help. I cannot leave Cloud Ruler undefended while my men search the whole mountainside, but these spies must be eliminated. Thank you. Captain Bird in Bruma may also be able to help. I've asked, track down the spies and...
Speak. Not on my watch, Cap. Just go away. You're out. So, every little bit helps. Not on my watch, Captain. Be seen. Go take your break. My feet are killing me.
Except for Gerald coming back from a trip down south, things are pretty quiet. Not much travel right now with the Oblivion crisis. I've told my men to keep a sharp eye out, but I've had no reports of any strangers in town. What about you? Turned up anything? All right, anything I can do for... Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess... Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. The Countess is in attendance if you wish. I'm sorry.
For Lord Dagon!
What have you learned? Excellent work. But it is clear that Mankar Cameron will soon bring all his power to bear against... You should speak to Martin. I will send word to the Countess.
I've deciphered part of the ritual needed to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. The Xerxes mentions 4 items needed for the ritual. but so far I have only deciphered one of them. The blood of a Daedra Lord. In fact, Daedric artifacts are known to be formed from the essence of a Daedric Lord, from whence they derive their great power. Not an easy thing to come by, obviously, but we will need a Daedric artifact. Bring it to me when you have acquired one. I've learned that the Mysterium Xarxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Manca Cameron bound himself to the Xarxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book. But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual. The only way to... The book, Modern Heretics, is the best introduction. Remember, the Mysterium Xarxes ritual will consume... I think I'm close to deciphering more of the ritual. I hope to have made some progress by the time you return with the Daedric artifact.
I'm trying to
This place... You have entered a... These are dark, unless you can persuade me of your good in... These are... Unless... Make it quick. For me, this is the shrine. If you wish, leave her an offering of... We serve her will. You have... Leave her an offering of... This... If you will, leave her an... Go then.
I have seen your name, traveler, and heard it whispered in twilight. I ask a service which holds promise of fame and reward. Many years ago, 5 followers slew the vampire Dratic and its kin, but all were infected by the foul creature. Knowing their fate, they sealed themselves up in the vampire's lair. Their suffering weighs heavily on me. Travel to the gutted mine. The door will open to you. Bring the piece of death to my followers, and you shall earn my gratitude.
What is your wish? You stand on holy ground.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. No!
What is your wish? We serve her will.
Thank you, mortal. Their spirits are free, and henceforth above my shrine, 5 bright candles shall burn forever in memory of their sacrifice. For your service, take this token, that your deeds might be entered in the Book of Fate.
Hail!
The next section of the Mysterium Xarxes is very difficult. I haven't deciphered the rest of the ritual yet. I hope you are making better progress. I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years. Ah, Azura's star. As beautiful as all the tales tell. You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Bruma, I think. Farewell.
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own. Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find. You should rendezvous with Captain Bird immediately. The sooner that gate is closed, the better. Good evening, sir.
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Kvatch available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time. We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate. All right, give me a minute. All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but it's our job, and we're going to do it. If we don't, Bruma ends up a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened at Kvatch. And that's not going to happen here. Not while I'm captain of the guard. Boor, Soren, go with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma. We'll get you right.
So far, so good.
Here comes another one.
So...
It was an honor to serve with you, sir. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
Good work, Captain Bird and his guard. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. We need to gather what allies we... If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for... You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Martin made some progress on the Mysterium Xarxes while... Bruma cannot hold... You should speak to...
I figured out another item. The second item is the counterpart to the first, the blood of a... Unlike the Daedra Lords, the god... How then to obtain the blood of a god? This is a secret remembered only by the Blades. Be sure...
So, Martin wants you to recover the armor of Tiber... The armor is in the shrine of Tiber Septim. But Sankator became evil long... I do not know. The four mightiest blades of Tiber Septim's day, Elaine, Valdemar, Relus, and Kaznar, went to Sankator. Here, this is the key to Sankator's an ancient relic. After the Battle of Sankator, the blades built a shrine in the catacombs of Sankator. The armor has been there ever since, before evil came to Sankator, but no one has visited the shrine.
You have freed me. Now, I can finally complete my lord's last request. I was Real's loyal blade of Emperor Tiber Septim. I do not know how long I have been dead. It feels like an eternity. My three companions, we did not know that the Underking, no, he, over, I,
Stand aside in the... you seen Elaine?
No.
Have you seen...
No. That was the dream.
Have you seen... Have you... Why do you... Stand aside. I know you. You free.
My progress on the Mysterium Xerxes is... The Septim blood may flow through my veins, but you have the soul of a hero. You can reassure Geoffrey that I will not destroy the armor. The blades are as touchy as priests about relics of type. While you were gone, I've made some progress, and you may have run across lesser Welkin stones. They're fairly common. They have been plundered one by one over the years. There is only one place. A place where... Miskarkand is one of the most extensive Ayleid ruins in Cyrodiil. The pinnacle, all but one. The great... But... Be careful, my friend. I know you...